also you was on one of my favorite series, The Shy.
Okay.
How did you get The Shy? I love The Shy so much. I was mad when they killed you off.
Yeah, that
How
shit
did
some
you get
bullshit.
that?
Well, when I first met Lena, we was at some kind of gala or some shit, but she was fresh. Like, Lena be jumping
Yeah,
fly, like, you feel me? And she kind of like could wear whatever she wants. So but I remember she had on like this white suit that had like this bandana kind of vibe on it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, ooh, this shit fresh as a motherfucker. Like, can I get a picture with you? And she was like, I was about to say the same thing. If I could get a picture with you, I was like, hell yeah. So we went to talking. She was like, I'm a writer, blah, blah, blah. Like, hopefully one day I get to work with you. I'm like, let's, speak it into existence right now. So like after we took the picture, we stood right there and we just prayed. You know what I'm saying? And shit, not long after that, they came in full offer. I ain't even like I think I might have read just for the fuck of it, but you know what I'm saying? Like they came in full offer. They was ready. They was like, yeah, you who we want. I was like, damn. That shit was dope, bro. That shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I think about it, I be like, oh, fuck. But God be having his own plan, so I can't go against that. But I definitely missed the shot for sure, man. Shout out to them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let me, after The Shy and Desperados, with the allegations and all
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you got dropped from the United Talent Agency and Authentic
Mm-hmm,
Talent Literacy Management.
mm-hmm,
They revoked your MTV awards and everything. So how did you
yeah.
feel about that? Like knowing your character, the great character you have and everything, and knowing that you feel you ain't do anything wrong. How did that make you feel?
You know, a lot of times, right? I think as people, we lie to ourselves about what's really important.
Hmm.
See what I'm saying? And it wasn't that I had put my accomplishments on a pedestal, but like I was a problem child for so long that I felt like that um it sort of solidified the fact that like nah, I'm an adult, like I could do this, I could, you know what I'm saying. But the truth was all I ever needed was God gave me everything that I needed, you know what I'm saying. I didn't need other people to stamp it for me, to say,
Hmm.
hey, let me give you this award to know you're great. Hey, let me put you in this and let me put you with these people who don't give a fuck about you. And
Yeah.
I didn't need none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I felt like it was it was making me a little
Mhm.
bit. You know what I'm saying? And I needed that strip from me a little bit so I could get back to that mind frame of just being myself, because that's how I got there. You know what I mean? I got there with me and God. Ain't nobody believing me. Ain't nobody. I just was telling you the story. You know what I'm saying? So I needed I needed to go through that to
Mhm.
know that like Hollywood don't make or break me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? An award don't make or break me. None of that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And as long as I got God and I continue to focus on Him, it is what it is, bro. Because like I was just talking to somebody about this the other day about like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I ain't the richest man in the world, but I got $1 million crib. Like I'm cool, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I got my own shit. I'm in my own office, and a lot of times you wake up to like feeling like fuck, man, this ain't enough. This ain't enough. This ain't enough. This ain't enough. But then I go in the next room and I see my kids, and my kids love the shit out of me. You know what I mean? My girl loved the shit out of me. My family respect the shit out of me. And that's really all I need. You know what I'm saying? They got people like look at Trump, bro. Trump was just he had so many charges. His wife wasn't there. His kids wasn't there. Like, can you imagine? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
I couldn't even imagine. You know what I mean? Elon Musk, he another one. Kids got no respect for him. And
Right.
he's supposedly sitting on top of the world. You know what I mean? So I think I just had to start taking into consideration what was real versus what was fake. You
And
know
I
what I mean?
Yeah, and I felt, I start feeling that same type of way, like, and that made me feel more comfortable now because, like, I used to go to film festivals and like, I know my films is better than these festivals, but they have
Right.
their little clicks, and it's just like the Oscars and all this.
Right.
They snub the black people and everything. So once I start like this ain't even about awards. This is about, me helping people, creating content to help people, And once I
Exactly.
start feeling that, it may start making me feel good also.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, I ain't never had nobody stop me on the street and be like, "Oh yeah, when you see Universal, tell them I said thank you." You know what I mean? Hell no. If
Yeah,
anything, they be like, "Tell Showtime we said fuck them for taking you off their show." You know what I mean? Because they love me,
yeah,
bro. And I appreciate it. Like even you hitting me. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? Like these little things are the things that keep me going.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not little to me at all that people
yeah.
respect my work and they respect what I put my all into. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate this shit like more than you know, bro.
And I
For real.
appreciate you. So
For
let
real.
me ask you this,
Yeah, salute.
let me ask you this. So, when it was good, everybody was around you, and people turned their back on you and everything
Mhm.
got bad. How do you feel about that?
Um, the worst part about that was the people that I had around was like my real family and not my play family.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because you start getting money and them motherfuckers who you ain't really fuck with start coming around and all of that
yeah,
type of shit.
all the time.
Like
Yeah.
I ain't really had them problems. If I
Mm,
ain't fuck with you then, I ain't fucking with you now. Like that wasn't no issue for me. It was the family that I put in position to make something of themselves. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? It was those people who I had issues with. You know what I'm saying? Even before shit start burning and crashing, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers was stealing money and doing this behind your back and talking like this about you. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was more that for me. Like I couldn't believe that like my whole family wanted me to lift them up over my head, and then as soon as I fall, y'all not there to lift me up. How the fuck that go? You know what I mean? Like a triangle go like this. You know what I mean? It's
the fact, yeah.
yeah, the you know what I mean? The base of it need to be strong. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just um having to eat that. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like God can't bless you unless you're in a blessable situation. You gotta have blessable circumstances. You feel me?
mhm.
And it was just hard because you hear this shit all the time. Everybody can't go. Everybody started with you ain't gonna make it. And blah 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 blah. But when it's your siblings,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When it's your
people that
cousins,
close to you.
people you ain't got no memories without. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit hurt, bro. That
Yeah,
shit hurt.
I can imagine.
But like I said, man, God always be having a plan. You know what I'm saying? And you could hear it all the time, but until you feel it and go through it, you know what I mean? Like people say you ain't no real hustler until you lose it all and make it back. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's the truth. That's the truth. So
So let me ask you this. With you, you've been in the industry a while, and like even with dealing with that situation,
mhm.
there are really no like support groups for like black men, and like I've witnessed this stuff too. Like
Yeah.
when people feel you are in power, you get lied on, all type of stuff. Like
Mhm.
rumors, lies spread about you. What
Mhm.
adjustments have you made to your life since that situation?
So randomly, bro, I ended up moving to Dallas. It was a total random situation because I wasn't even supposed to move here, right? But I went to Poland, right? Did a movie in Poland and ended up meeting a guy. Because after I did that, I went on a little vacation in Greece. So I met this dude in Greece, this white guy named Henry. And me and him was just talking. He was like, "Where you live?" I was like, "In Dallas." He was like, "I live in Dallas." I was like, "Man, what the fuck?" He was like, "Yeah, so you should come check out our Bible study." I'm like, "All right, bet." Now I'm super weird with churches because I done been in situations and they're like, "Oh, brother Mitchell,
I
in the
know.
back, why don't you come sit up front and give us $5,000 for you?" You know what I
Pass
mean?
the
Like,
collection plate
I ain't
around.
trying to go through that shit, right? So I'm like, all right. So I end up going and this in this guy's backyard. This guy named Alex Venturakis, great dude. Um, damn, hold on, shit, what happened just now? My bad.
All right, good.
People calling. No, so this guy Alex Venturakis, great dude, great man of God. You know what I mean? He and also rich as shit, crazy, but he had like this setup in his backyard, And he was like, "Yeah, we're EFL, Equipped for Life. It's
mm,
all men's group,
mm,
right? And you can go back there, you know, you can smoke your cigar, whatever, just chill. You know what I mean? And we're gonna talk about the Lord. You know, it's like, all right, you know what I mean? I ain't really know what to expect, but I was like, all right, I'm kind of vibing with this. And now, bro, that's a weekly thing for me.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because being around real men
mm,
and men with their own version of success and they own cutout. Because see, a lot of times what start happening when you get bread, you be in your own world and in your own pocket, and it don't take fame and stardom to do that because all money spend the same. You see what I'm saying? So like there was a lot of people who I could relate to, and I'm talking about from the bottom of the bottom, drug addict status, to the top of the top, rich as hell. I got mad businesses. I do $30 million deals. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the best group of people for me to be in. And now that I'm in this group, not only am I confident about um speaking about what I believe and how I feel because I know more about it, but I'm also more confident in being a man because I know I got a real support system. You get
mm,
what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't have support and they have emotional issues and all of that shit. And then when it all come tumbling down, you know, like you end up like my daddy. You
mm,
know what I mean? My daddy shot himself in the head and they ain't find him for 3 weeks. You see what I'm saying? Like that's some wild shit when you think about it, bro. You know what I mean? That's the definition of no support right there. You know?
right.
So
So,
yeah.
how was